The Holy Inquisition of Christianity. The birth of the Inquisition heresy on trial. One accusation could change a life forever.
A neighbor whispers. A priest receives a complaint. A local official begins asking.
An accusation of heresy could set in motion a formal investigation whose outcome might transform a person's life. But how did these investigations actually work? Were they the same everywhere? Or has history remembered
them in ways that oversimplify a much more complex story? A question of belief, the word heresy referred
to beliefs or teachings that church authorities considered contrary to official Christian doctrine.
Some questioned church authority. Others promoted alternative. Movements emerged across medieval Europe.
The scripture teaches simplicity. To hoard wealth contradicts Christ's message.
When authorities believed a movement threatened religious unity,
formal investigations could follow. The investigators. Inquisitors were appointed by church authorities
to investigate allegations of heresy. Many belonged to religious orders, including the Dominicans and Franciscans.
Their task was to gather testimony, question witnesses, and determine whether the accused held beliefs
considered heretical under church law. Their work followed procedures that evolved over time and differed between regions.
Seeking testimony. An investigation often began with reports from local communities. Witnesses might be questioned.
Documents examined. The accused could be asked to explain their beliefs and actions.
This is evidence of treason.
Admitted error and agreed to reconcile with the church. Others denied the accusations. The procedures,
standards of evidence, and outcomes varied across different places and periods, different outcomes.
Many cases ended with acts of penance, such as prayer, pilgrimage, or wearing distinctive clothing for a period of time. Others resulted in imprisonment. In some cases, individuals who were judged unrepentant or repeatedly convicted were sentenced to execution. Of heresy were handed over to secular authorities, whose legal systems could impose capital punishment. The exact process and penalties differed across jurisdictions and centuries, separating myth from history.
The Inquisition has become surrounded by powerful stories, legends, and popular portrayals.
Reflect documented events. Others exaggerate or simplify a history that unfolded over hundreds of years in different countries.
Modern historians continue to examine original records to better understand how inquisitorial courts functioned in practice.
A system that would continue to evolve, Anne. The medieval Inquisition did not remain unchanged. Over the centuries, new inquisitions would emerge in different kingdoms, each shaped by its own political, religious,
and cultural circumstances. Understanding those differences is essential to understanding history. The Spanish Inquisition.
Faith, monarchy, and power. In the next episode, we explore the Spanish Inquisition, why it was established, how it differed
from the earlier medieval Inquisition, and why it became one of the most famous and controversial institutions in European history.